Hi there, it's Caroline here, and I haven't recorded a video for a while, so I thought it was about time for a bit of an update on where I am and what I'm doing. Interesting times in the life of Caroline right now. Two things are kind of really going on, one in my life, personal life I suppose, one in my business. And they're kind of related I suppose. In my business, I've kind of hit a rut. I've lost momentum, I've fallen into a hole, and I am really, really struggling to work out what to do. I'm hitting roadblocks all over the place. I'm struggling to edit videos, I'm struggling to write blog posts, I can't even write an email for a broadcast or a follow-up series, and I'm just completely mentally blocked on it. And I've been trying to figure out why, and I think, well, I know it is a point in my journey that has been a long time coming, and it's this realisation that for the last, 10, 11 months, I've been working full-time on this, and my goals have all been financial, and my goals have all been to meet my needs, me. It's been all about me. And when I had to face facts that I wasn't going to meet my needs financially through the business just yet, I will in the future, but I'm at the bottom of a curve and I've got to go down before I can come up again, and so I'm going to run out of my own money to put into the business, or at least, no, let's go back. So my marketing budget isn't enough at the moment to create the momentum that my business needs soon enough before I run out of money. And so basically it's been all about money for the last 10, 11 months, and much as it pains me to admit that, it's been about money and it's been about me. It's been about, I just need to get this business started so that I can be financially independent and financially secure, and then I can figure out what I actually really want to do, who I really want to help, what I can offer them, what value I can give to them. And it's the wrong way around, simple as that, because I've realised now that I don't know what value I want to provide, and I don't really know who I want to help. I have done work on my avatar so many times. I have done all the exercises, I've done all the worksheets, I've done the 7 levels of why, I've done deep dive Alex Smale's customer worksheet, I've done Valerie's, I've done, you name it, I've tried it, but I can't nail it. I can't pinpoint one type of person that I want to help, and that's meant that my messaging has been completely mixed as to, in terms of my marketing and in terms of then knowing how best to support those people, which pain point it is that I'm really talking to. And this all came to a head when I was trying to write my follow-up series for my emails. So I've got a standard follow-up series that we're given as part of our course, and I've rebranded it, made it look a little bit more like me. I put my logo on it, stuff like that, very simple. I made it complicated, then I decided to simplify it, and I much prefer it now, it's much simpler. But then I came to, right, okay, I want to build a relationship with my list. I've got 250 people now signed up to my list, and I want to be broadcasting to them, I want to be talking to them, but I also want to nurture them. And I came to start writing emails, and I just did not know where to start. I didn't know whether to talk about business, or whether to talk about lifestyle, or whether to talk about coronavirus, or whether to talk about, laptop lifestyle, digital nomad, going to visit, the freedom of going to visit my friend in Holland and helping him out when his mum died. I didn't know whether to talk about limiting beliefs or fears, what's stopping people in starting an online business. Bear in mind that 250 people on that list have all come from different adverts. Some have come from Bing, which is about start an online business, build a business, start your dreams, start living your dreams. And then on YouTube I've had 3 different flavours of ads, all with attacking slightly different pain points. And so I just didn't know who to talk to. I didn't know who I was talking to, and I didn't know what I wanted to say. And that's when I realised, boom, that I don't know what I want my business to be, and I don't know what my business is helping people to achieve, what outcomes I want for them. And it made me feel very selfish. But the problem is that my needs are not being met right now, and so it's very difficult to focus on helping other people, or I'm finding it quite difficult because my world is just so much, you're running out of money, 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 you're running out of money. So that brings me to the other side, the personal side. So I've basically given notice to Marcel, to my housemate, to say I'm moving out. I'm moving out of this place, and I'm going full digital nomad. Primarily because I want to save money on rent. Not only that, it's also, I think, personally, so this place was my best friend's house, and since she died 2 years ago, nearly 2 years ago, I've basically been living here, and I think it's time to let go. I need to move on. I think Jill said it when she came here, so the energies in this house aren't really quite right, conducive for working and for creating and building that kind of business, and it's not my place, and I love it here. I've absolutely loved living here for the past just over a year, where I've lived here full time. I'm looking out the window now, you can't see it, but I'm looking out the window of the garden and the trees, and the river's just over there, and I love it. It's in the countryside and it's beautiful, but it's not my place. And I don't know where my place is. I don't know what I want. I'm in a state right now where I have not got a clue what I want out of my life, out of my business, out of friendships, for my health. I'm just in a complete bleh over that right now. And so I need to get away. I need to let go of stuff, break some chains, and just set myself out into the world and see where I end up. So I'm going to go floating for a bit. I'm going to try house sitting. I think that's my plan. Is to try. I've heard of a website called Trusted Sitters, which is where you pet sit for people. So people who've got pets and that they want to go on holiday but they want to take the pets with them, dogs, cats, that kind of stuff, horses, lizards, rabbits, whatever their pet is. And so as a sitter, you basically go and live in their house while they're away and look after their pets. And essentially, you don't pay for it. So it's free. In a way, it's free rent. So that's the way I'm looking at saving a chunk of money each month so that I can survive a little bit longer on the money I have got, so that I can sort out what I'm doing with this business. But also, I kind of like that. I'm kind of a nomad anyway. I don't have roots. I don't know where in the world I want to be. So this, to me, seems like a good option for giving myself the freedom to float around the world, really. I mean, you can do this house sitting in a number of countries around the world, but primarily I'm going to start with the UK. So my focus is currently on packing up my stuff, taking it back to mum and dad's, talking very nicely to mum and dad. Sorry, I'm coming. My stuff's coming home again. Piled up in a garage somewhere, and I'm basically going to live out of my car for a while. I don't know how long for, as long as it takes, and just see what happens. Surrendering, letting go. So that's what's been going on, folks. It's been difficult. It's been tricky. It's been painful. But I'm not ready to give up. I'm not ready to get a job. I'm not ready to give up on my dream of living a lifestyle of freedom. Living life on my terms. And if I have to sell everything I own, I will find a way to make it happen. So watch this space, folks. It's going to be an exciting few months ahead, I think. But yeah, that's where I am right now. So I just wanted to put that out there, and watch this space. All right, hope you're all very well. Lots of love to you all, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Lots of love. Bye-bye.